Welcome back to Did You Know? Our series unveiling obscure historical and scientific facts. We're here to quench your curiosity with the second part of our journey, diving deeper into the enigmatic past. Today, we have lined up 10 more incredible stories from the annals of history. Imagine a war that lasted less time than your lunch break. Yes, you heard that right. The Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896 holds the dubious distinction of being the shortest recorded war in history, clocking in at a mere 38 minutes. On the 27th of August, a conflict ignited between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar. The cause? A succession dispute after the death of the Sultan. The British, keen to install a more compliant Sultan, issued an ultimatum. When this was ignored, they unleashed a short but devastating bombardment on the Sultan's palace. In just over half an hour, the Sultanate surrendered. The British bombardment of Zanzibar resulted in the world's shortest recorded war. The greatest library of the ancient world vanished without a trace. It was the Library of Alexandria, considered a pinnacle of knowledge and culture. Nestled in the heart of Egypt, this library held hundreds of thousands of scrolls, attracting scholars from far and wide. But in a twist of fate, the library disappeared, swallowed by the sands of time. Was it a catastrophic fire, a gradual decline, or a violent siege that led to its end? Theories abound, yet definitive answers elude us. This vast repository of ancient wisdom, once a beacon of enlightenment, now only exists in the echoes of history. The loss of this ancient treasure remains a historical enigma. In the 1860s, over 1 million Swedes crossed the Atlantic, forever shaping two nations. This massive wave of emigration, known as the Great Swedish Migration, was largely driven by economic conditions. Sweden was grappling with poverty and overpopulation, and tales of the opportunities and abundant land in America lured many to make the journey. Once in the U.S., these immigrants brought with them their language, traditions, and work ethic, influencing the culture of the communities they settled in. Meanwhile, back in Sweden, the loss of such a large portion of the population had profound effects, leading to societal and economic changes. This transatlantic movement marked a significant chapter in both nations' histories. We hope you're enjoying these fascinating facts. If you're loving the journey through history and science, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. Now let's dive back into our list. Before Pac-Man and Super Mario, there was tennis for two. In the late 50s, a physicist named William Higginbotham, not a professional game designer, created one of the first video games. Looking to jazz up a dull open house at the Brookhaven National Laboratory, Higginbotham devised a simple tennis game to be played on an oscilloscope. This early video game, Tennis for Two, was a hit, drawing long lines of people eager to play. It was a far cry from the graphics-intensive games we know today, but its creation marked the dawn of an era that would revolutionize entertainment. The world of gaming owes much to this physicist's innovation. A cryptic book filled with unreadable text and strange drawings continues to baffle experts. This is the Voynich Manuscript, a centuries-old puzzle. Shrouded in mystery, it's filled with bizarre illustrations and a language no one has been able to decipher. Its pages teem with unknown plants, astrological diagrams, and oddly familiar yet alien scenes. Its origins remain a matter of conjecture. Some suggest it's a medieval medical text, others propose it's an elaborate hoax. Yet despite the best efforts of cryptographers, linguists, and historians, the Voynich Manuscript refuses to yield its secrets. It's a locked book without a key, a riddle without an answer. The Voynich Manuscript remains one of history's most tantalizing mysteries. An argument in a pub led to the creation of the Guinness World Records. Intriguing, isn't it? Well, it all started in the 1950s when Sir Hugh Beaver, then managing director of the Guinness Brewery, found himself in a heated debate about the fastest game bird in Europe while at a local pub in County Wexford, Ireland. Unable to find a book to settle the dispute, he realized there must be numerous other questions debated nightly in pubs throughout Ireland, but there was no reference book to resolve them. Thus, in 1955, he commissioned the first edition of the Guinness Book of Records, initially as a giveaway to promote his beer. From a simple pub debate, a global phenomenon was born. The shortest presidency in U.S. history lasted just a month. Now imagine taking office as the leader of a nation and then within a blink of an eye, it's over. This was the reality for William Henry Harrison, our 9th president in the year 1841. Harrison, a military hero and seasoned politician, was inaugurated on a chilly March day, delivering the longest inaugural speech in U.S. history, all without a coat or hat. Unfortunately, his determination led to his demise as he caught pneumonia and passed away just 31 days into his presidency. His vice president, John Tyler, took the reins, marking the first time a vice president assumed the presidency due to the incumbent's death. Harrison's brief term remains unparalleled in U.S. history. In the 1980s, many Romanians risked their lives to escape Ceausescu's regime. This was a time of great turmoil and despair in Romania, with the people living under the oppressive rule of Nicolae Ceausescu. In a desperate bid for freedom, countless Romanians undertook the dangerous journey of swimming across the Danube River into Yugoslavia. Despite the risk of being caught, shot, or drowned, they braved the journey, driven by the hope of a better life. This daring escape is now remembered as the Romanian Great Emigration, a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the lengths people will go to for freedom. This mass exodus marked a dark chapter in Romania's history. In medieval Europe, episodes of uncontrollable dancing baffled entire communities. A peculiar spectacle unfolded between the years 1374 and 1518, known as the dancing mania. People in the thousands, seized by an irresistible urge, danced in the streets, squares, and halls, often until they collapsed from exhaustion. From Strasbourg to Aix-la-Chapelle, the rhythm of this bizarre dance echoed. The causes of this strange phenomenon remain as mysterious as the mania itself. Some theories suggest that it was a result of mass psychogenic illness, where physical symptoms with no identifiable cause spread rapidly among a population. Others point to ergot, a mold that grows on damp rye and produces effects similar to LSD. These inexplicable outbreaks remain one of history's strangest phenomena. A stolen wooden bucket sparked a medieval battle between two Italian cities. Yes, you heard it right, a bucket. In 1325, the cities of Modena and Bologna found themselves in an armed conflict, now known as the War of the Oaken Bucket. The bucket in question was allegedly stolen from a well in the city of Bologna by Modenese soldiers. This seemingly trivial act of theft ignited a feud that had been simmering for years, escalating into full-blown warfare. The Modenese emerged as victors, and to add insult to injury, they took the infamous wooden bucket back to Modena, where it remains to this day. This peculiar conflict is a testament to the unpredictability of history. From the shortest war to a dancing epidemic, history is full of surprises. We've journeyed through 10 incredible facts, from baffling books to bucket battles. Join us next time for another dive into the fascinating and often unexpected corners of history.